But I want to welcome my wonderful guest here. Your name is
Vanessa Brown.
Vanessa Brown. And thank you for coming, Vanessa
My
Brown.
pleasure.
Thank you. Today Vanessa, we're gonna talk about a different topic because the bottom line about my show, like a lot I want to talk about is the female nature a lot of the time. And there was this, I don't know if you heard of this news that happened. This woman called Brittany Renner. It's fine if you didn't hear it. You're gonna have you look at the video anyway.
Okay.
And she's basically a woman that's like the typical kind of like gold diggers going after basketball players and trying to like, and basically she ended up having she ended up having a kid with this big basketball player, and now he's a young guy. She's 28 and he's 22, and he's gonna end up paying like $200K a month for child support, and then basically so after she had the kid, she left. So she never was really in love with this guy. Basically, what I'm trying to bring that I'm gonna show you what she said, and we're gonna talk about like the kind of woman she is, So so you should see on the camera pretty soon. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
18, that's any of your fucking business or why it matters. My body count. I don't know why in like 2018 that's any of your fucking business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or why it matters. But 24. 11 athletes. Woo! 5 entertainers. Woo! 8 regular guys. Woo! I've only fucked 3 regular guys since I've been Instagram famous because a lot of y'all run your fucking mouths too much. I don't want to be sending you a video 1 minute, the next minute I see me spread eagle on the timeline playing with my pussy. In my experience, the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really done. I don't.
So I wanted to end on this. So no. So now listen to this. So she's talking about the athletes,
right?
And this was before she met that guy. So everybody look at that guy. You must be the dumbest guy ever on the planet. She's telling you right there. She has a video online. She's saying like, "Yo, athletes are really dumb. They have sex without condom." And guess what this guy sees? He sees her, I'm going to have sex without a condom. Let's do it. Let's do it. My love. You're my love.
He deserves that.
He deserves that. So now 200 came off. And then guess what? Okay, you know what? I wasn't going to play that video. Maybe I might play it. Because there's a video that said that exactly what you said. There's a guy that said that, like, I think I'm a basketball player because I love that you said that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, because it is true.
Right?
Like, because they're like, like, how many warning do you need? Like, you know what I'm saying? She told you, hey, well, athletes are dumb.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes like, okay, I'm very fish.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah. Okay, we turn it. Okay. Okay, yeah, just the one. Okay. Yes. Okay, this is the one. Like
gain more confidence and longer.
Like, okay.
There's an Insta thought. She's like, gotten it on with a bunch of basketball players, rich people. She brags about it. And about a year and a half ago, she got with a young NBA player. Okay, this young NBA player. She's older than him. Basically, she got pregnant by him. Right? They were seeing each other. They were in a relationship. They got married apparently, and he got her pregnant. Right? This happened in a very short span of time, and now he's gonna have to pay child support. Supposedly, she'd been planning this divorce in secret before he ever found out. And
plot twist: there was a video that resurfaced about her saying that
NBA players
are dumb.
It didn't resurface. That bitch was viral the first time she said it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
This girl
everybody knew it.
Used as a
Viral.
quintessential
viral.
example of why you shouldn't mess with Instagram thoughts. It's not like this was a hidden secret. You know what I mean?
Everybody knew.
You're talking about videos that were out 2 years, 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
So anyways, I'll play the video for you guys. This is her, well before this relationship, talking about who she gets with.
I want to know my body count. I don't know why in like 2018, regular guys. Woo! I've only 3 regular guys since I've been Instagram famous because in my experience, the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, you could just an athlete. They're really done.
I like to hear it twice.
I don't like talking about my history with men I'm dating.
So I'm gonna just stop it there and continue in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for the young brother.
Okay.
The evidence
That's
is out there. People warned you. You ignored it.
You pay.
You get what you get.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so that we can talk about it. Like, I mean, it's like me. I look at the sexual dating market kind of in like that. Like, I think like there was another woman that said that. I think like when you look at the market, it's like in a way I find it like very easy to understand. Like I think you can tell like who's gonna be a wife, a normal wife, like that's gonna stay with you, and you can tell who's not gonna be that, who's out there for something else. Like that's the way I look at it. But it seems like a lot of people look at it as very complex. But you can tell me what you feel about this woman. How do you understand? Like the way I feel about it is like, what do you think happened in this guy's mind? Like, are we just gonna? Okay, I know we're saying stupid. I know that, but like, it is stupid. But like, what? Like, I want to hear from Steve. I don't know. You can like, well, yeah, because you're a man, Steve. Like, what happened here?
Let's hear the men's perspective.
Steve, what do you think could happen? Like, she's kind of hot. I understand that, but there's a lot of hot girls. If you're a basketball player, you can get any girls.
That's true.
Like, I don't understand like why he had to give up his life for her. Like, are guys that stupid? Like,
number one, I don't think she's hot. Anyone? I mean,
you don't see it. Okay.
Like if she would have kept her mouth shut, maybe. But as soon as she opened her mouth, I was
gotcha.
like, "This is one nasty woman."
Okay,
I would never even want to be out in public with her.
Oh, okay. All right, good. So yeah, you have a different. So it's not your type. Like I personally feel that she's good looking, she's hot, but I don't see it like, well, like I don't understand why a guy will give.
Bring
up.
a picture up of her again, just the picture.
That's a good idea.
Okay. So you know what? Okay, I like you, Steve.
Right?
I like you, Steve.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. That's a good idea because we're gonna rate her. Let's do that. 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
Like the origins
1
of
to 10.
Facebook.
Yeah, 1 to 10. Okay, let's rate her. Okay.
Vanessa, would you be a friend with this girl?
No.
No, of
That's
course.
No.
Of course.
Can you imagine seeing this in the corporate world?
No.
No, of course not. But we are removing her character, right? We are looking at the physical body.
Okay.
And we are trying to like see if there's something there, like Okay, let me see.
I think that's what men do, though.
Yeah, that's why. You're right.
Let's not look at the personality.
Yeah, let's not look at the personality. Let's look at you guys. Look at personality a lot. The women.
A lot. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a picture of her right here. For me, I'm gonna be honest. I think she's cute. I don't think she's but the person. But I agree with you. The personality can be messed up. Like, let me see. Let's keep going down. Let's look at another picture.
You're like, let's look a good picture.
Look at this. This is another picture. Like, I think she's attractive.
Her body is
Attractive.
on point.
It's on point, and then the face is like she has a cute face. I think guys will be attractive, but I don't see it like I personally don't understand what happened.
Do the one with the right here on the far left, the short hair, black hair. Is that her?
Like
yeah,
right here?
Right here in the orange, yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think that's a number 7 to me.
Her body.
It's a 7. What do you think, Steve? I mean, for the guy,
I'm just having a hard time figuring out who she is and what she is. Like, there's too many changes.
Right? I was gonna say that. Wait, so the girl in the blonde is the same girl?
Yes, sometimes she does. Like sometimes women change her hair. Their hair. Like here she got curly hair.
Curly hair.
Here she's
And
like
that's the same person.
Here she's a streetwalker.
That's the same person.
She looks like a streetwalker.
Like here she's like, you know what I'm saying? Like but so that's what I'm saying. Like
No, her body's on point.
her body's on point. The face probably is like a number 6,
Yeah, her
6,
face
7,
is pretty,
7, 6, 7. So, but I don't see it like where people. I don't understand why would guys commit that kind of like I really don't understand. But maybe I'm gonna try to like. I personally feel. You know what? Like maybe I'm a different kind of guy, but like I think I understand a little bit. I think it's because he's young.
Yes,
That's what happened.
That's.
I think that's what happened. He's 22-year-old. And he just started to make that kind of money. And he sees a woman like that come to her, and he probably never, he caught, I think she caught him at the right time. I think, and they say that she was watching him, fishing for him for a long time since high school, they say. She was an older lady, so that's what she's been doing. So I personally feel that, like, she knew what she was doing, like, and he's as a fool, he fall in love. Look at him.
So
look at this fool.
She's a cougar.
She's a cougar.
And she went after him.
She went after him, and
his money.
And his money, and then after they got a kid, now she left. Look at this guy, and he really believe in that. Look at him. Look at him smiling. He thinks like he's in love.
Oh well.
Oh, look at it. Oh my God.
But that's social media for you, though.
How screwed up for the child?
Yeah.
I mean, she's just using this.
The world. Steve, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say that to you, and you know that because you talk to me a lot of time about that. The world is messed up. It's a screwed up world. Like, I agree with you. That's the biggest point. What about the child? Nobody cares about the child. It's all about like moving up and making a paycheck for a monthly paycheck. But so we have a wonderful lady here. Like, what do you think about? Because I don't like to put it like that, but you know that those are your sisters. I mean, there are people in your gender that are like that, but
That
I know
give us a bad name.
That give us a bad name. But there are many people that are wonderful like you that give us a good name. So they are wife material. But like, this is what I feel. I feel like as a woman, you still can understand how she thinks. I'm going to tell you why I think so. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why. I'm a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can understand why a man can become a pimp. Yes, I can understand why.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a man, but even though I'm not a pimp or a gigolo or whatever, or anything to do with like a sex and women, because sexuality for men is a very, very attractive thing. Like the sexuality of a woman, it's like one of the big things. I think I actually think it's probably the motivation for everything that's been built. That's what I think. But some people don't think so. I don't know. I think like when you look at everything could be like. So I want to hear from you. What you think can what can motivate a woman to be like that? What do you think?
Good question. I mean, it would have to, for me, my opinion would be that it would have to go back to their childhood, you know?
The child.
Yeah. I mean, what are you missing? Either you were missing a figure that would tell you, hey, you don't need to depend on a man.
Yeah.
Get it yourself.
Get it yourself.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Be independent and don't be like a resource extractor. That's it. That's basically what she's doing. That's
exactly.
all. Like let me ask you a question. As a woman, do you feel that security is important?
100%.
Okay, because she talked about that.
Yes.
So you guys have an agreement. Security is important, but her approach is different than yours. But she believes in security, and she believes that the man that you take gives you security. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate, guys.
Of course.
To her. I'm gonna try to be the devil's advocate.
That's a great conversation.
But, yeah, that's a good conversation. I'm gonna tell you what she said. She dated many basketball players. They all dumped her, all of it, and she tried to be serious to them, and they smashed her, and they just dumped her. So after a while, a woman's getting to 28, right, and then she's getting older. I'm giving you her side of the story.
Of course.
So now she thinks that probably this guy is gonna do the same thing, dumped her after the thing. There was an interview that she had. She talked about this a little bit. So,
okay.
So that's the other story, you know. So I'm getting I have no security. Let me just get security. And anyway, it's kind of like fuck you guys. It's still fucked up, but I'm just have you understand the female point of view, the other side. Yeah. Right. So what do you think like about that?
I mean, I get that she wants to move up, you know, in the social standard. Like she wants to be in that level of security money wise, but it's why?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, is it because you're lazy and you don't want to work?
Yes. Because she does work. She's an author of a book. I don't understand. Like she has her own money, but she feels that maybe she wants more. Like
that is the question. Like, I mean, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered before we get into that. I mean, overall, I don't agree with being a gold digger. You know, I was raised to be very independent.
We can say that.
Yes.
But let me ask you. You don't think in a relationship a man like I'm gonna get a little bit personal.
Yeah.
Like in your relationship, you don't expect like the man to make more money than you.
See, mine never made more money than me.
Never made. So
I always made more money.
Okay, now let me, because that's kind of weird. That means you are some sort of an anomaly. Because there's not a lot of people like you, like not a lot of women like you.
That's true.
So let me ask you. So, does that mean you take care of the man, or you don't take care of him? It's just that he works.
I'm like that, so I'm divorced. But
okay, so you left him. So there was a guy that was making less money than you, but you left him.
But not because of that, but because he didn't want to get a job. But
no. But all the women say it's not because of that, but I think it's because of that. Well, I think all of you guys care about security, which is normal.
Yes, it's true.
Which is normal because go ahead.
I mean, I think it's part of our, in a sense, like our DNA.
Yeah,
you know?
because
women want to feel like, you know, they're secure with their man by either you know, them protecting them, or like you said, financially. Mm-hmm. That's a big one for women, you know, financial security.
Yeah, financial security.
But then, you know, you're talking about a person whose only dates, you know, basketball player. That's a little
those
different.
Are the worst.
Yeah, those are.
I hate to say that. To me, those are the worst. The women that stay on the bench, waiting on the bench for a basketball player, there are women like that. Oh, that's all they do.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, it's like that's just crazy. Okay, you live like that, but that's it. So go ahead, keep going. so you do value money and security, but you don't see it like you don't go out there looking for a man that has a lot of money.
Exactly.
But
that's
you
the
do,
difference.
yeah,
But you value it.
Yeah, you
right?
value it. But you're
Course.
not only looking for a guy that's like you're not trying to live off of a guy. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every individual has different needs, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you got to figure out. But when a person is strictly, and I'm not saying that's her case, you know, because I don't know her well enough for her story. But if you're just looking for basketball players and the way she portrays herself, the way she's talking about herself, it does make it sound like, you know, I don't care about anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're dumb and I'm going to take it from them. I mean, it just doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right.
You know? But yeah. I mean, if you talk about it and you're like, look, my need is to be, you know, secured financially, and you meet that, and what is your need, and you come to an agreement and communication, then I wouldn't be hating on her. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Like, no, I still think I agree with you. I still think she's toxic no matter what. Like because she said it in the video. You heard it. Like the basketball players are dumb.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's mean.
That's mean. I mean, there are many women that have been to multiple relationships. They don't become toxic.
Exactly.
So does that mean that her kid's half dumb?
Oh my God!
Girl.
Steve is a savage.
Yes.
No, because that's kind of true. You're disrespecting the man, but that's the future father of your kid. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
So
I like you, man. I like you. That's a good point.
True.
Don't you think she kind of sold her soul for money?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
absolutely.
She did. Yeah, definitely. So I want to hear the rest of those guys like a little bit, because I'm and then I'm gonna end this story. But it's like they roasted the guy. Nobody has mercy on this guy. Nobody, because it's such a dumb. Like so, can you imagine being embarrassed like that in front of everybody?
Did they interview him? Did they ask him?
No. That's a good point. That's a good point. We need an interview from him.
Yes.
Give
us a call.
Is this the same chick? Is this the same girl?
It's the same girl.
Same girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I know, right?
What is going on here?
Why she has different look?
Yeah,
yeah, big time.
That's what.
So there's a look that Steve you might like. That's good.
No.
She can change to a different taste. Okay, good. All right, so
Let me tell you, y'all out here getting the wrong woman pregnant, then you complain. It's one thing if she hides everything about herself and that happens. Sometimes they devious. This girl got video evidence of her talking about how stupid y'all are. And you do the exact dumb shit.
Yes, she said.
Is she lying? Is she wrong?
No.
No.
She's going to do what she does.
Yep.
That's a waste of time. Okay? There's always going to be Jezebels out there. It's going to happen. Onus is on you to protect yourself. Is that victim blaming? Call it whatever you want. I live in a world where there are people who do really bad shit on purpose.
But when they advertise it,
I know.
Like my
that's
first
the issue.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
That's the issue. She's advertising.
She's advertising it in front of me.
She's telling you, I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get you pregnant. I'm gonna get pregnant and I'm gonna take your money because you're dumb. And then you're like, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Take it.
I'm dumb.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like those emails that they send from where's that country that they always send them from? Send me $1 million.
Yeah.
And you are too stupid to actually believe it.
Seriously.
Yeah, some people there's still those schemes out there on telephone and they think like people are gonna give them money. I'm like, I'm shocked about to hear that. Like somebody called me, they told me I owe $1 million to like some doctor in Afghanistan. I'm like, dude.
Or give me your social security because there's an issue on your check. You're like, what? No.
I don't know, but I guess there's still a lot of dumb people people that are naive and they still give their money. That's why, yeah. So, so basically that's basically the story about those guys. But I like how they roast those guys. Like and everybody's roasting those guys, but there's also these guys like I like the roasting of to hear the like different people talking about him, Andrew Schultz, and then
poor guy. He should give us a call so we could interview him.
that would be super.
Yeah, you should interview him.
Yes,
that would be super.
Please call us.
I know, right? Yeah,
Seriously.
that would be super. Yeah, if we do
call into the show right now.
Call into the show.
Yes.
Yeah, 310-947-9348. Call into the show now.
That's a good idea.
Call in now.
I like that.
We want to hear your story.
Yeah. That's right. So, like,
and we want to make sure she's vaccinated so she lives. Is that the goal here?
Right?
That's funny.
What about if he wanted the kid though?
Huh?
What about if he wanted the kid? That's what I mean. I want to know his story. Like maybe we're blaming her because I mean how she.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. What about if he's like, you know what, I want a kid, and she's like, bam, lottery. You know?
Okay. So that's a different point.
See,
Because
we didn't think about that.
Yeah, I did think about that because I was thinking like he was just like maybe because I didn't like I want to get more deep into the story a little bit, but I think like allow those guys the way we stereotype all of them. They are young. They're just smashing women. They're just having sex.
No, for sure.
But without condom, like she said, and
But you said earlier that you looked into her a little bit, and she was dating all these basketball players, and they all dropped her.
They'll drop her.
None of them got pregnant, so.
No. Okay, there's many things that happen. Like from what I heard, some people take it off before they take off their thing, you know, while they're having the sexual things.
Okay.
But it's still very risky to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. I don't know the situation.
Oh, you mean like the pull-out system?
The pull-off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I don't know what happened to him, like fully. I'm gonna see if this guy has a story. Let me see. God, he speaks on. Okay, let me see. This guy is a funny guy. Let me see. Okay.
But it's the story of. And wait, you gotta make more. We all want to fuck the whore because it's just even conversation. Oh yeah, you fucked her, right? Oh, I fucked her too. Yeah, the pussy was tight. I ain't gonna lie, her head game was crazy. But any whore, right? The thing is, it's musical chairs. You just don't want to get caught stuck with the whore.
Yeah, and he did that.
You don't want to be.
I think, and
who got to be with the whore for 18 years.
Let me show you. I'm gonna show you another video to tell you. Like, I don't understand why this guy made a mistake. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna explain to you who she is. You're gonna be shocked. What is it? What's her name?
You said she wrote a book or an author, right?
Yeah, she wrote a book
about how to catch a basketball player.
Yeah, how to catch.
It's just to me, I'm just kind of like called me but was silent.
Like now, you know this guy.
Is this the same girl?
This is the same girl.
Which one?
No, the left. The one on the left. That's the same girl.
That's the same. Okay.
So Steve,
the long hair and
no, the long hair is somebody different.
No, in the hat.
The one in the hat.
Yeah.
The one in the hat. It's the one in the hat. So the long hair is a famous porn star. Her name is Tiana Trump.
Okay.
And so she's. You won't believe it what she said. I think I hope I can show that.
We gotta get these women in here. We gotta straighten them out.
That would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice. And guess what? Most of them are living in LA. They love, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
In the valley.
In the valley, yeah.
That's where it's all done.
That's how it's all done, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like elementary school type vibe going on here.
No, don't project onto me.
Look at her.
So I want to ask you why you
look at this.
Him up with the description.
I want to show you this because
say anything about
this is an interesting interview.
Anything about him?
He just knew that you were talking about him?
Yeah.
Which one was he?
Lance.
Yeah, but what did you say that he did? Match him up with the description.
I feel like
Why are you reaching out on behalf of them?
No, next.
You're supposed to be on her team.
Next.
I feel like she's your manager.
You see? They see that she kind of owns the space. She's the manager of that young porn star already. She's 22. And now think about this. You're a basketball player, you want to date a woman. She's hanging out with a porn star and they're gonna ask her a question. I hope I can find it there. Like, why are you hanging out with her? What did you learn from her? And what do you learn from a porn star? You can tell me. What do you guys can learn from a porn star?
What did you learn from the porn star?
I'm gonna. She's gonna.
I think you better interview Vanessa.
No, I'm gonna
get in trouble.
I'm not gonna get in trouble, but I just, what can you learn from them?
Yeah.
I think that if you look at their long-term career trajectory, you'll see that most of them are in and out, and they try to make as much money as fast as they can, and what they do afterwards is they have hard times in relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I guess because they can't separate emotion and sex. I mean, they can't put it together because it's been separated for so long.
Exactly.
I can see that.
Exactly. So that's the situation.
And plus, if they know their past, some men can't get past that.
They cannot get past that. Exactly.
That's true.
So I'm gonna go on that last video, and then we're gonna start. Okay, let's go.
I want to just talk to her.
You're acting like you're into me. It's weird.
I'm what?
You're acting like you're into me. I feel like a little like
off,
kindergarten, like elementary school type vibe going on here.
No, don't project onto me.
So I want to ask you why you hate my boyfriend. Like, he's not here because I feel like I'm just getting this energy that you really hate him.
First of all, that's my friend. So no, we're not about to do all that in front of me. So it's not like I have a hate for him. Separation is the greatest illusion. So if I hate him, then I hate a part of myself. So no, I don't hate him. But I've obviously seen and heard things from her. So it's like, I'm on go regardless. Like, I don't, he's a man. This is his shit.
You're
I respect him.
You're standing up for the ball players and shit. You're not about the women.
Do you hate men?
Oh my God, this girl's getting
don't
naked over there.
I know.
It in my heart. I don't
Really?
hate
I was going
men.
to ask you that. Like, did you feel better? Do you feel like you can't, like, all your mistakes in dating, and now you feel like, since you put that all out there, do you feel like you have to be really, really careful in how you move in the dating scene? You know what I mean?
I think mistakes is like, that's kind of subjective. Because if it led me to where I am now, then it wasn't a mistake. And then if it changed my life financially, then none of those guys were a mistake. It was like the book was meant to be written. But I think in general...
Yeah, I wanted to tell you that. Like, I don't know what the opportunity is, but so this is what she's saying. Like, like she felt like all those guys that she went to a lot of guys, right? Many guys. And it wasn't a mistake. It still ended up good.
Of course. It was like batting practice.
Yeah, exactly.
And then him home run.
Exactly.
All these are batting practice.
Exactly.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah, exactly. So as far as you, okay, so I have a couple of questions. So right now, are you single?
I am.
You're single, okay.
Ready to mingle, yeah.
Ready to mingle. Single, ready to mingle. Okay,
Who's
single.
listening?
Single.
Call in now.
All right.
So, single, ready to mingle. Okay. So I wanted to ask you, like, because you, how old are you right now, if you don't mind?
No, I'm 41.
41. Okay. Do you have kids?
Yeah, 2.
You have 2 kids.
Beautiful girls.
So beautiful girls, and so you're different. So many people like, and that's what is being said on the manosphere. They say that, like, and I don't know if you know that, like, women that are like at that age, and with kids, it could be difficult to find a partner. Is that true? Or how do you find that? I know it's a bit uncomfortable, but we have to.
I'm not uncomfortable at all.
Okay, good.
No, not at all. I think that well, first of all, I'm not looking, You're not
looking. Okay, for now. Okay.
So I'm not in that space too, but I think it's just whatever you make of it. If you're throwing out that energy where you're like, oh, I can't find a man, or I can't, then that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
I really believe in the law of attraction. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're professing that, that's what you're going to get. No, I feel like if you are, in that space where you're like, okay, I'm open to a relationship, and when it comes, I'll be ready, then, it'll happen.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you, is it okay for you if you, like at 40, you never find a man? Or?
Yeah, no, I'm okay with it.
It will not be a bad thing. Okay, as long as, and your kids are going, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So, okay, let me see.
And what about, are you single?
I am dating, but like, it's not like strong date. Like, it's kind of like a play date, like, so for me, it's like I
heard play date.
That's what I was gonna say.
I heard play date, and then I was like you better change that. That's what.
Kid.
Yeah, like the kids. You better get in grown-up dates.
No, like basically, like what I mean is like I have like a woman that I'm seeing.
Okay.
But it's not like it's like well,
she's not listening, right?
No, she's not listening. She's not listening. That's what I meant. Like, she's not involved in my life like that.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I think there's different kind of like relationship out there. Like, that's the way I look at it. I think there's some relationship. I think it's okay for it to be that distance.
Oh yeah, I'm having a hard time. When I do go out, I have a hard time describing. They're like, "Oh, what are you looking for?" I'm like, let me see. I don't want a serious relationship, but I don't want just like a quickie. So
yeah, exactly.
What do you call that? And then my niece said, "Oh, you call that dating?" But I forgot the word. But she's like, you're dating, but not consistently or something, or not committed. And I was like, oh, is that what you call it? Okay.
We need a term for this. Like we got to create our own, like dating with options.
I like that. I like that.
Dating with options.
Yeah. It's like dating with options. Yeah. It's like, and I think there's a lot of people like that, especially these days. Like, like, so yeah. So you're out there, like, and you go and then you meet different, I guess. So you right now you look like you're not looking for a new husband. Right?
Oh no, not at all.
Not at all.
No,
you wouldn't want a new husband. You want a boyfriend.
Not even.
Not even.
I want a friend with options or benefits.
With benefits. That's interesting. Yeah. Like money.
No, not even money. I have my own.
A motorcycle.
Maybe.
yeah. Okay. All right. So okay, you want benefits. Okay. So that's very good. So like. So, like, do you find a way to satisfy yourself, like in the bed?
Yeah, of course.
Because there's nobody now.
If I don't teach myself, how can I teach the guy? You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I have to know.
okay. Yeah. That's
yes,
good. That's
of
good.
Course.
That's good. So in a relationship, do you like to be the leader? Or do you like to be the woman to be the? Do you believe in this alpha male thing? The alpha male, the man is the leader, and you follow them. You kind of submit to them, or you are alpha female, where you kind of like, where are you in this?
You know what? It's the first phase of my life, I was more of the leader. He was more of the passenger.
Yeah.
I'm just strong-willed as it is, and but now that I'm going into my second act, is what I call it. I do like a man that, is stronger than me. I don't mind, taking the passenger seat if I trust him. Like if I see that he has a strong head on his shoulders and I'm like, okay, he knows what he's doing. Okay, I could follow. I could chill and follow.
That's good. So okay, so you do respect the gender war a little bit, do you believe in that, or
I do to a certain point. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, we were raised in my culture to believe that the man should be the head of the household.
What culture are you?
I'm Latina, Hispanic. Yeah. So we were taught that way. So I feel like in a sense it's always ingrained somehow.
Yes.
But we are obviously Americanized. So here there's a lot more of a partnership.
Yes, of course. 50-50 kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. So okay, so I'm gonna go with this video because he has a lot of questions that I'm gonna relate it to you.
Okay.
Because I love his questions. He's great, this guy. And he told me that I spoke to this guy. This guy told me I can use. To him? No, I talked to him.
Okay.
He's a YouTuber. He told me, yes, you can use my stuff. I'm like, okay. I told him, when I come to Vegas, I'm gonna chill with your girls, man. We're gonna have a great time in Vegas. And he's interesting. He's interesting. This guy. Awesome. He has an awesome channel. So,
what are the top 3 questions to ask when getting to know a potential love interest?
Oh wow!
I'm gonna come to you. What are the top 3 questions we're coming from?
The first thing I ask now is, are you single?
Seriously, who are these people?
Yes.
Yeah, you're in you're married and you're like out there doing on the
yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And my recent answer was like, yes, I'm single.
Okay. So what else?
And then I said yes, and then said, yes, I'm single again. And then when I went out with him, I live with my baby mama. And I'm like, oh, you guys have separate rooms? No, we're in the same bed because of our kid. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So single. That's the first question.
Like, they got to be unattached to their previous. So many of them are attached to their previous.
But Steve, do you know that in the Bible, men had multiple wives? Yeah. Why can't we go back to those days? What's wrong with going back?
Nothing's wrong with going back.
Multiple wife.
They still have that in the state here.
Yeah,
right?
Utah.
Yeah.
Hey, one woman and the headaches they create. I don't need 15 wives.
I'm serious. There's actually a show about that. Sister Wives, right? Yeah. No, I'm okay.
You're okay.
Yeah. Too much work.
Yeah, too much work. And I agree. Too much work. Okay, so what's your second one? What's your second one and third one?
The second question for me personally, probably like, do you have a job?
Wow. Let's see. I don't know. Me as a man, I hate to tell. I want to be honest. I respect the question and your honesty, but I don't know if he's gonna be good.
But think about it.
But it's important.
They ask you though, right?
It's important. But I don't know. I want to hear from other people. Like it is an important question. I'm not gonna lie.
They're not gonna say, "Do you have a job?" I'm saying it more, jarring. But they do
what
ask you, "What do you do for?"
You're right. It is important. It is important. Yeah, maybe
that's a nice way to
say it. Yeah. Exactly. So that's a good one. Second one. What's the third question?
The third question, probably for me at this point in my life, would be, "Do you want kids?"
Oh, that's a good one.
Do you want kids? Before, when I was in my 20s, it's like, "Do you have kids?"
Do you have kids?
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Now, like,
so do you want kids?
Do you want kids?
Okay.
You do? Okay, nah.
Next. Okay. That's interesting. Now, okay, I'm going to show you what those ladies came up with.
Okay, let's
It's
see.
an interesting answer.
Yes. They're in their 20s. Though.
Yeah.
What's your astrology sign?
Well, actually, related to asking about somebody's zodiac sign, doesn't that give false expectations?
No, they are true every time.
100%.
Oh, 100%. I like maybe 99, but like really close.
You trust a Leo and then boom, they're self-absorbed.
Done.
Okay, so I need to ask you, what is your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay, so I don't know. Because a lot of women.
Wait, do we need a poster here? I can never keep these straight.
I know, me neither.
Yeah, like a lot of women are big into the zodiac.
Oh my
this
God,
is a fact.
I know.
No, this is a fact. A lot of, and I'm shocked that you didn't bring it up.
Because I don't believe in that. I don't.
So you go on a date, you don't ask, are you a Capricorn? Are you a Leo?
But they ask me that a lot.
The guys?
Yes. They do. They're like, I'm like,
those guys are strange. Yeah, if they're asking that.
I know. It's a very strange.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop asking that, guys.
Yes.
You don't need to know that, guys.
Okay. All right. So we got to keep moving. Ask you he has so many interesting questions, this guy. He's amazing. I like him.
Well, no, I'm just saying because a lot of people say, you can't generalize because everyone's different, and I would just wonder why people would ask about zodiac signs.
I think everyone's different except for astrology signs. I think
why everyone's the same.
I feel like they want to see if they're compatible. A lot of people are and believe in the whole zodiac sign. I tend to do that as well. I don't know, I'm just into like this mystical stuff, magical stuff, and I feel like a lot of females are into, painting a picture.
Oh, that's the problem.
If that makes sense. You want what you don't have.
Is it human nature to never be satisfied?
I think so, yes. Because it's like, once you get something that you want more. So you're never fully satisfied for it.
It is human nature.
So, like, as far as like, you're looking for men, like when you have a man, like, are you satisfied with him? Like when you take a pic, or do you always look for something better? Like,
oh no, yeah, no. I mean, it's different for me. I'm older now.
Yeah.
So when I was in my 20s, I met my ex when I was 19. So you look for different things when you're older.
Oh yeah.
So for me now, I know that my partner can be everything for me. And I learned that.
Oh, okay.
Before you think, oh, he has to be my best friend and we have to go to dance together, we have to do painting together. You're like, no, he can be everything for you.
Yes.
That's what I've learned.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that for me, no. Once I know that there's certain needs that are being met, everything else you can work with.
Everything else you can work with.
But yeah, I don't look for something better.
But you okay, so you're not like out there. Okay, good. That's good.
I'm grown though, so.
I think as human.
Yeah, like me, like my view about relationships is like it's very complex. It's like I hate to say that to people. It's like it's very difficult to find a partner, and that's why I have those kind of relationships that are not strong because I don't want to be tied to something strong, and I'm not really feeling it. So I look around for something strong if I can find it.
Okay.
But I think I haven't find it.
Right.
And I'm fine with like a light relationship, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what's going on. Yeah.
As long as your communication with her is
she understand that. Yeah.
then you're good.
Exactly. We both understand that, you know what I'm saying? So because it's like a strong relationship, I think they're very hard to find. It's like to find like because even the people that you see that they think they were strong, they end up getting divorced after that. So I personally feel that it means that there was something that they did not carefully analyze about. You can tell me as somebody that was divorced.
Well, yeah, not necessarily. I think that it just depends on each situation, right? For a lot of people, they go into a relationship wanting to fulfill something that they were missing in their childhood. So it's like, you know how that saying is like, oh, you complete me. You know, I really don't believe in that, because it's like, I feel like in order for you to be in a good, healthy relationship, you have to be whole yourself before you get into that relationship. So either they're missing a part from a childhood trauma or whatever, or, you know, things change. Like, for example, for me, I met him at 19. We were married for 20 years. You know, and when we got to that age, we just grew apart. That person who was 19 is not the same person that I was. You know what I mean? At 39 or 40. So we grew apart.
You grew apart.
So it was not necessarily that I wasn't, you know, carefully calculated. Because for us, we dated for 6 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the way I look at it too.
Yeah.
A lot of people are too rough on people that get divorced. That's true. If somebody get married and they get divorced 20 years, you basically did good. To me,
I think so. It was a good run.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
The marriage that I take last 1 or 2 years, that's a failure. To me, that's a failure.
Yeah.
But 20 years, that's a good one. You had 2 kids with same guy.
Same guy.
So that was a successful thing.
I think so.
And personally, I personally feel, I don't know if other people believe in that. I don't think relationships should be to the end of death. I'm sorry to say, like, I think it could be if somebody wants that, but I don't think it's a necessity. But I think we make it like, you have to do till death. Till death. I don't think it should be like a requirement. I think it should be that
I think
as long as we can.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think instead of focusing on how long a relationship lasts, I think you should be focused on how happy you are in a relationship.
As happy you are. And then that's gonna keep it like,
yeah.
And then if something doesn't you can move forward to something else. You know?
Exactly.
Like without hating the other person. And
I agree. Because me and my ex were definitely very cordial. We get along, you know, for our kids.
Because you are the mother, of these kids, right? I mean,
yeah, my kid is not half dumb, so.
Huh?
I can't talk about my man like that.
Can you imagine? I just can't get over that.
What?
It's so crazy. Just like
you just gotta get a dummy.
Yeah, you gotta get a dummy. Get a dummy.
So now you have a dummy kid.
Have a dummy kid. Hi, this is my dumb kid that came out of a
dumb basketball player.
I just needed some fast cash.
Yeah. Like, what is the kid's gonna think about a mother like
Can
that?
you imagine him seeing that in the future? That's so
Yeah.
sad. That's like you're talking about my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Wait. But do we know if he's a dad? Did we get a paternity test?
No, it's definitely it's a good point. It's a very good point. But it's
we need to talk to him.
No, we need to check to that because she's out there sleeping with so many guys.
Thank you.
We don't know who the guy is.
And he's dumb. So
he's dumb.
did he get a paternity test?
Yeah. So
he can't spell it.
He can spell it. Yeah, paternity test. So exactly. So there's all those things too. So
wow.
So you're right. That's
a lot to think about.
It's a lot to think about that relationship. Like for her, it's like.
Into the mic.
Oh, into the mic, yeah. Like I cannot understand. Like I've thought about her like a long time, but I saw her peeping guys in high school. I thought that's kind of like molestation. Like if you're 24, you're a woman, and even though it's always the men, but I think that's a little bit because I think he was like 17. He was already. I think there's a story you can read it online. She was already scouting for him.
Wow.
That's kind of creepy, guys. What do you guys think?
Pedophilia.
That's the word. Pedophilia.
But she waited though till he was 22.
No, she waited. She did a good job. She did a good job. But I still think it's creepy though.
She's not dumb. I'm like, she's not dumb.
No, she's not stupid. No, she's not stupid.
She's not dumb.
No. Let me tell you, who's on top of the world now? She's on top. Like,
is she really though?
No, she's a top whore. I mean, like, no, but she got the money. No, think about it, Steve. Think about it.
How much money?
She's gonna be making like $200K a month.
200K
a month. Yeah, from the child support.
Was it 200K or 22K?
No, 200K. Like I can show it to you.
200K?
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's a lot. So she won, and he's a young basketball player. So that's kind of like you know what I'm saying. So the world is not fair in a way, like the way it's set up too. Like, but she's ruthless. I think she's smart the way she did it. She did a good job. Like I mean, for the gold diggers, a lot of gold diggers look up to her. But I think those women are very dangerous, though, man. They're very dangerous and they're very toxic for society. But what I don't understand is like, I don't understand why the basketball players like would fall for her. Like it's amazing. It's like but I hate to say that guys are like that because I don't know if you remember Bill Clinton. He's like like in the Oval Office, he was able to get a blowjob. It's kind of like a guy will do anything stupid for the, you know what I'm saying?
So you guys answer that question. Why are guys like that?
No, I hate to say that. I think the sexual drive of a guy, it's unbelievably
high,
powerful.
Oh, God.
It's like, especially at 20-year-old.
Right.
No, like me, I'm in my 40s. I have to say that I'm way different when I was 20.
Same, yeah.
Like my sexual drive when I was younger, I think it was very destructive to me because it made me go around different women. And I know it wasn't healthy, but I didn't care. You want the experience. You know what I'm saying? It's very bad. But so, now I don't care.
So does like your mind go like
okay
blank when
the best way I can explain to you, I don't know if other guys, but I wish, but like the best way I can explain to you, it's like it's so attractive to many men, right? It's very attractive. That like it blinds, like you said. It's like an anesthesia. It's kind of like you just want the experience and you focus on the experience. You look at like a lot of guys have done this, like and they lost money because of that. Like what is the other guys? Like I think Jeff Bezos, he cheated on his wife, and now he had to pay like half of his fortune. But he's still the richest man in the world, so that's okay. But exactly. But still, like a guys will cheat and will do things like for women. I think like.
But I think women are doing this too. They're just smarter about it.
Huh?
I think women do it too. Women cheat.
No, women cheat, but I hate to say that. When I analyze men and women, the sexual drive of a man is far superior than the sexual drive of a woman.
In your 20s, but we peak at 40. So we're like, you guys are here. We're like, we peak at 40.
So you're saying that right now? You are done? So you're talking about us?
Definitely peaking.
Okay, all right. So that's interesting because...
But we're smarter. We're more mature about it, though.
Yeah, you're more mature about it. So that's what's good. It's like... but like women... I've seen female teachers like bang like young kids and they go to jail. So like, but some people, but that's a pedophilia.
But that's an anomaly.
That's an anomaly.
Yeah.
But like
that's an anomaly.
That's something different. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So like women to me are not as like sexually driven as men because I think that's just the way the nature made it. Like and I think it's good to be like that because I think like if we both were on the same level,
it would be awesome.
It would be very bad. Because you guys, I think it will be very bad because you guys are like holding on the gate of sexuality, and I think like if both of us agree that we want to have a lot of sex, there will be not 19 billion people.
Amazing.
So where are we gonna put the 19 billion people? There will be 19 billion people on the earth. Now, Elon Musk had to build.
We said sex, not kids.
Huh?
Two different things.
I know, but think about it. Since the dawn of time before condom, they were gonna do that stuff. So you see, so we would have like I think we'll have to be city on the sea before we find the condom. But like I think like seriously, like because if both of us agree that we have to have sex all the time, it would have been like at the chaos.
You would be a happy man.
No, I would be happy. No. I'm not gonna lie. I'm good. No, you're right. I would have been happy.
You would be a happy
man. I would have been happy. But I'm saying like I also look at nature. I think it does things like that. Like, and also I don't know if you agree with that. No woman wants to be seen as a promiscuous woman. It seems like that's a code of a woman. Mm-hmm. They don't want to be seen like as far as body count. Like as far as body count. I know that when you got married to whatever your husband, whatever. I know probably when he saw you, it's like you probably don't have at that time didn't have a high body count. Like because it's like something that men.
Well, 19, yeah.
Yeah, that men repudiate.
Right.
Exactly at 19. But I understand that, of course, as time goes on, you can. But I'm saying for marriage, it's something that men cares about. Like. And a lot of time, men, when they see a woman as a high body count, they will give back the ring, or they would take away the ring. They would cancel the divorce. Do you say that?
In some cultures, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, but how do you feel about that situation?
I gotta be honest. I think that
you think it's unfair because the men can be promiscuous.
No, I think it's changed. I think that I've seen and heard more and more now that if you're a virgin, they're like, oh yeah, I don't want to mess with you. Like,
wow, where you had that?
A lot of my
guys,
yeah,
they say that,
yeah, because they feel like if you take their virginity, then they're going to be all in love and they don't want that kind of commitment. You know what I mean? So I've
no.
talked to some men.
No. I'm talking about the men that want commitment and want to get married.
Who is that?
Huh?
Who is that man? No, I'm just joking.
So you saying that?
Where is that man?
Yeah, call in now.
Call in now.
So you
want
say
a commitment?
So that's what you're looking for.
Me, no.
No, okay, but
no commitment here.
Okay. So you saying that they're like, because I believe what you're saying too. I believe that all men are bunch of playboys and players. They want to just like get a hookup,
have fun
and hookup. But a lot of women want commitment. Do you agree? A lot
more women than men, yeah.
A lot more women than men want
yes.
commitment. Like,
but less and less I see women. It's just the tide is changing now. I think a lot of women are so independent. They're becoming more like men now. Like they don't want the commitment.
They're extremely hard to date.
Yeah.
Explain to me, Steve. Steve, if you don't mind, can you get it?
Exactly what she's saying. It's like, okay, I'm independent. I make my own money. I just want to have a friend and with benefits for options, all this kind of stuff. And it's hard. I'm at the point I'm divorced too, and I'm looking for someone to come home to every night.
It's nice.
Yeah, so you're looking for commitment.
I am.
Yeah. So you see,
but
he's a man.
All these women I get involved with, and I'm talking some high earners. Like million a year, and they have no interest in it. They don't want to move in together anymore.
No, Steve. You know what a lot of people in the manosphere say? They say that a woman that makes more money will not look down; they will only look up. The only way you can make them to become serious is that you make more money than them.
Yeah,
like women don't look down. It's just like in their nature; they're not gonna look down. It's very rare that a woman that make $1 million is gonna date a guy that make like $50,000. It will never happen. It will be like it's almost like it will be a disrespect to the woman, a loss.
No,
women will look.
I don't think it's a disrespect. I mean, I just
because all the other women are gonna look at her, but you are.
Well, no one has to know. You know what I mean? That's personal. But I think it comes to the point where you're like, okay, if you're not at my level, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want. I mean, if I saw that a man was working his butt off, you know what I mean, and I still make more money, I wouldn't mind being in a serious commitment with that person. You know what I mean? If he was meeting my needs, because my need is that's when I go back to the needs, right?
Yeah.
My need is not financial responsibility. I got this. I've done it for myself.
Yeah, you did.
My need is different, so it just depends. So I would marry, but there would be a prenup for sure.
Yeah.
And if he's okay with that, then I know he loves me for me, not for my money.
Exactly.
So.
Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah. Like that's very interesting. Like but the prenups always work. Like the prenups, it prevents damage on both sides.
Yeah, I feel like I know it sucks, like it's a legal contract, and I think in America.
But what? Okay, great. But why do you have to get married? Why don't you just not get married, like so that you don't have to sign the prenup?
That's true. I mean, you can, but after 10 years anyway, here in California, because it's a non-fault state. After 10 years of living with someone, you're like married anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, the law works like that.
So
if you live
common law marriage.
Common law marriage. If you live together, right?
Yeah.
If you live together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's why, Steve, you don't want those women to live in with you. You don't want that. Like if they
but
move,
it's nice to come home to someone. It's like
I don't think so. I think me. I hate to say that's another thing that maybe I will never have a strong relationship. It's like I think it's the worst thing to have the same woman at your place all the time like that.
Okay.
Like she gets like you want a private time for yourself. Like I
you can still have that though.
Like okay, so if I come home, but we need separate room.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can have a separate room where I go to bed at night.
when I got married, and because we didn't live together, we did it right. It's supposedly right. That's what I told them when we moved in together after we got married.
Yeah,
I was like, "Can we still stay married? But I'll go back to my apartment and you could live here."
Yeah.
I did not like living with him, but it was hard because being on my own for so long, I get it.
Yeah.
Being on your own for so long.
Yeah, I'm kind of like
used to your routine, your space,
and my little weird my little weird thing too. Because we all have a little unique thing that we do that are weird that we don't want other people to get involved.
Yeah, you can still have your space though. I mean, you could work it out.
I think Steve know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, no.
I think you watch too many dirty movies.
Yeah.
He got it.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I love this guy.
I mean,
Yeah, Steve.
But that's the thing, though.
Yeah, I'm allowed to watch my movies.
Why not?
Like, why not? Like,
yeah, you can watch.
Yeah, but you see, that's the problem when a woman moves with you.
But see, why can't you watch it with her?
She would never accept that.
See, that's the thing. When I met my husband and we moved in, he was like with his laptop, and he was like, and I'm like, why did you close that? Why are you? And I was like, were you watching porn? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, why are you ashamed? Let's watch it together. Let's do this.
You're very progressive.
I am.
I respect that from you, because a lot of women, they will look at
into the mic.
Yeah, a lot of women, they will look at a woman, the husband watching another woman, and they will see it like, oh, so you're lusting after her. And they will see it like a jealousy.
Of course.
Are you jealous?
No, I'm not jealous at all. But my roommate, my best friend, she had that question. She was like, wait, but it doesn't bother you that they're watching porn? And I'm like, no, because he explained it to me. Men are very visual.
Yeah, they're very visual.
Very visual. So it's not like they're, like replacing you for that person. No, that's just making them, horny.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want to play. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, when I understood that, I was like, got it. Cool.
Okay, so you're okay. So that's it.
When I explained it to her, she's like, oh. So I just don't. Honestly, I feel like there's not enough communication. Between the partners. That's really what I think.
Oh, okay. That's good. Like, I think it's compatibility. I agree with you. Like, because a lot of people, even though you communicate with them 1,000 times, they're not gonna agree with that.
Then you're not compatible.
They're not compatible.
Yeah.
You have to be compatible with that kind of stuff. Some people are not like like they see you looking at another woman, it's like a big deal, but they don't understand the men. You kind of understand how men are. Yeah. Like, are you like did you grow up with brothers, or do you? Okay, so do you hang out with
I do have a brother, but he was way older, so we weren't raised together.
Okay. So do you hang out with men or women?
More with women now, but yeah, when I was younger, I was like a tomboy, so I played sports and all that. So yeah,
exactly. Like some women, they don't understand men. Like they think like I want to ask you this question, because some women, they feel that like if a man is married and then he goes to do something like what Jeff Bezos did, or like what Bill Clinton did, or what Kobe Bryant did, they think like that means that man doesn't love his wife.
That's not true.
It doesn't mean that. No. It just means that he wanted to have an experience, and then and go back to his wife. But a lot of women don't understand that. But Hillary Clinton understand that, or Kobe Bryant's wife understand that. But like I guess Jeff Bezos' wife is not like that. She divorced him. But it's like everybody's different. So me, that's the way I look at it.
It's true. Everyone's different.
Everybody's different. So me, that's the way I look at it. I look at it like, hey, men just want to have experience, and I think it's okay to have experiences.
Sure.
Yeah, different experience with different bodies out there, like a different type of bodies. Like a different type of women.
Honestly, I just feel like you have to be honest. I have my group of friends. I always tell them like, I don't understand why people cheat. We're in the 21st century. If you want to be with someone else, then open up your relationship and your marriage. There's a lot of swingers out there. There's a lot of open marriages out there. So do that instead of, but you give that person a choice, because what happens is that when you cheat and you go behind their backs, you're taking that choice away from them.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's very beautiful that you told me that. Steve, how much time we have?
You're down. You got like 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I have to.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Time goes so fast. Yeah.
Great chat.
Yeah, great chat. Yeah. So, like, because there's a guy that he's like that. He said that he basically the way he talks, he's like in the manosphere. He said that like, I am gonna have sex with other women. Like he explained that on the first date to the woman, and a lot of women feel like, no, I cannot do that with you.
Right.
But he said that he's being honest instead of being like the other guys that then you hear a surprise. That's what he says. And some women are like looking at it like, but me, I don't know. I don't know how other guys feel. Me, I feel like I cannot do that. Like if I'm going to make a woman like a serious relationship, like this is the way I look at it. He said that when he's married, he's going to do that. But me, I feel like the purpose of marriage is about not doing that. That's the way I feel. But I feel like for me, engagement, when you're with a woman, you're not married, of course, that's opening. But I feel like marriage, but you can play with marriage. You can create it the way you want it. You can say that, you can say that, okay, you are my wife, my main wife, but I'm going to go out there. But this is why I don't like about it too much. What about the diseases? You can bring diseases to the house. You see, so I think there's something about having the one woman that you have in a relationship, even though I like to go around.
Hopefully she doesn't cheat.
Huh? No.
Because you're like, I want one woman. Well, I'm hoping that woman doesn't cheat.
Yes. No. No, but you know that. I don't know how you feel about this, but women, most of them are more loyal than men. Maybe not. Maybe you don't feel like that, but you can because you know why the body that they have doesn't allow them to be promiscuous like men.
I don't agree with that. Yeah,
I think women don't tell us.
That's what I'm saying.
I think she's got the inside behind the curtain look. Yeah,
I said that from the beginning. I just think they're smarter about it.
No, they're smarter about it. Like I think
they cheat, but they don't get caught.
I think nowadays they do, but like I think the men, because biologically, the sperms can go that every day and produce a new baby every day, right? So the man was made to be a player. It was built like that by biology. The woman, if she get pregnant, that baby is 9 months. You know what I'm saying? And there's one baby. So it's like, yes, I can understand. Yes, they are female players. They try to promote that. I think the feminist movement, they try to do that. But I don't think it's the same level as a man. I think when you look at most relationship, like Kobe Bryant or all those guys, or like all those or Jennifer Lopez, or a lot of those women or those celebrities, I don't see that they have cheated on, like even Kim Kardashian, or a lot of women, they don't cheat on. It's not that easy. I'm not saying they do, but like I feel like a woman, like she wants to be a mother, but maybe we're looking at different kind of women like her. That woman, of course, she's all over the place, you know. But you might see something different. But I've talked to many women. They told me that it's not as intense. But of course, some women cheat. I agree with you, and they're smarter about it. The women that cheat are smarter.
Yeah.
But like if you were to put like a number of men, a number of women, I feel like there will be more men cheating.
We should like put a vote out there.
I put a foot out there.
Yeah.
So no, okay.
Like, what do you think, men or women cheat more?
Have you ever cheated? 50% of the men say they have, and the other 50% are lying.
So true.
Yeah. That's true. Like it's like that. Like that's an interesting point. Like who's more promiscuous? Like
I'll just say this about cheating. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you think that you cheat and it just hurts the relationship. All the damage is internal.
Yeah.
You know, the internal strife that you go through is incredible.
It's not worth it.
It's not.
So you're not for cheating?
No.
Oh, I did it.
It
tore me apart.
Yeah,
tore me apart.
Because I personally feel like that too. I feel like especially
you've cheated too.
No, I cheated. I still believe in I still do it.
He still does it?
Kind of, but
I like your honesty.
Like what I say,
new Instagram star coming up.
They're gonna be slipping on your DM like, hey, what's up?
I'm gonna get pregnant and take you for all your money. My name is ThaTranscender.
But guess what I tell my woman, and she agrees with me. I can cheat. You cannot cheat. I don't believe women should cheat because a woman that cheat, you're gonna call her a slut. A whore. A man that cheap, you call him a player.
Yeah, that's not right though. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
I like it like that.
I think it's changing though. That's changing. I think that's changing.
You know why? Because the woman is the mother of the earth.
Society.
She's the mother. She's responsible more than us. We're not responsible. We are little kids playing basketball.
You are responsible.
No, we're not responsible. You are the responsible. We are players. We are players. We are players. So you are.
As long as you give me $200,000 a month, I will be okay. Yeah, you could be the dumb player. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
So okay.
So I'm saying the guys are stupid and they play, and the women are taking the money. They in it for the business. You see, she's in it for the $200K. Okay? Tell me a woman that goes around sleeping around with like a bunch of like random men that have no money, like this guy, like this. You don't see women there. She does something.
You don't hear about it. You just don't hear about it, but they're probably doing it.
You think there are women that go for low class guys?
Oh yeah, they'll sleep around for a
meal.
They're
called failure stories, not success stories.
They just don't make it to. Yeah, exactly. They don't make it to the internet.
So Steve, you believe in that too?
I think there's a bunch of women out there that are getting played all day, all day.
No. So you think there are women that go out there sleeping with a bunch of poor guys, that have no future, just to have sex, just to have the experience, just like a man. Yeah. A man goes for a hard that's it. Okay. So all right. So thank you, guys. So the show is over. I got 2 against 1. It's fine. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching my channel, and please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next week at 7 p.m. I want to thank
Vanessa Brown.
Vanessa Brown for coming and chatting with us. Thank you.
Thank you,
bye.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Thanks,
okay,
Vanessa.
Bye. Okay, bye. Yeah, we did good, man. You did good. I like it.